creator. And we are playing ddlc. Yeah. Yeah, so we are playing ddlc. Give me a moment to like check it. What the hell? Hi. Okay, y'all read description. Oh. Y'all read the script before watching. I beg you. Okay, I'm gonna give y'all some time to read description. And then we'll get on to the game. Because so many sensitive topics. Okay, I think we're ready. Ready, y'all? Did y'all read description? Type in yes. Type in yes if you read description. If y'all read the description. Type in yes. And you understand that this game is not for the weak-willed and lighthearted, nor for children. Okay, you guys understand. Just read description if you haven't already for the people that didn't say anything. Yeah. You definitely should. Enter my name. See ya. Can I get in the room with one of them? I don't know. Okay. You're 18? I don't believe that, but alright. What do we call ourselves? You suck. We have one less type of diabetes. Shoo for the younger kids. Shoo. Like, do not be here. Do not. Okay, we're just gonna be Katie then. For the younger viewers, do not watch, do not interact, do not nothing. Just go do something else. Go play like Dandy's World or something. Okay, we're not Katie. Hey! I'm so sorry, my voice. Hey! I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. No, don't watch. Bruh. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor, and a good friend since we were children. Okay, but you understand what these topics are. Check description. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today. But it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long? We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase me like this, I almost feel better off running away. Read description. You should leave. Go watch like the lore on FNAF if you're so bored. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Hi! I overslept again! But I caught you this time. But, well, maybe, but only I decided to stop and wait for you. This is just a stream where I wanted to play a game. But, this game is not for the weak-willed or the lighthearted, nor for like littler kids like 10 and under. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. You literally just said you were 10. That's mean, Katie. If you're mature enough to do these topics, then yeah, you can stay. But it's more of a like something between fiction and reality. You gotta understand the differences between fiction and reality, and how serious these topics can be that are in the description when you read the script for warnings, big warnings. Anyway, well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean. Even if you wanted to. Whatever you say, Sayori. So no. That's not what I meant. Just read description. If you're going to be immature, then I would really hope you would watch like something else, like, I don't know, Poppy Playtime playthrough? We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Katie, have you decided on joining a club? Have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already. I'm really not interested in any. Click on title, and then scroll down and look at more. That's how you look at title. The script. I can't speak, apparently. I told you already. I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. Eh? That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did. In one of our many conversations. Or I just necessarily go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. How much subscribers do I have? That is so random. But 1,261. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET. What does that? A NEET! In a few years. Because you're not used to the real world. Ugh. Trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I did? Since when? I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises. No promises. I can't speak apparently. No promises though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? I'm just gonna say a faceless creator. I don't like the thought of being, like, my full, entire face being online for everyone to see. I'm just gonna be a faceless creator. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. See you tomorrow, I guess. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? Oh no! Oh, that's just subtle foreshadowing. That is just subtle foreshadowing, you know? If you know, you know. I gently opened the door. More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relentant to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit. Even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever. It's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori must have... Hello? Read description before watching. Please. Like, type yes after reading the description and understanding these topics. Okay. Do you understand the topics and how it can affect y'all? Sarah must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. Okay, cool. One more thing, and I know I might sound a little bit overprotective, but do you understand the differences between fiction and reality and how serious these topics can be? I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I cannot. Okay, that's good. Okay, cool. Okay. Wait. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. Don't be impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know. Know what? You could join my club. Sayori. Yeah? There is no way I'm going into your club. Eh? Meanie! Sayori is the vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interests in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did because she thought I would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interests in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Nazuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. Why, thank you. Why, thank you for telling me my voice is cute. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's still cunting as to plan of all this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yay! Yeah, there. Yes, let's go. Yes, let's go. Anyways. Okay, cool. I'm gonna be away from keyboard real quick, too. I'm gonna go grab a big potato. My mic on? Yeah. My biggie has come back. Anyway. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. LOL. So real though. I detectively follow Sayori. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Sayori, full of energy, swinging the classroom door open. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Nah, way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Katie, what a surprise. Wait, I'm a boy? Apparently Katie's gender banded now. Apparently Katie is now gender banned. Ah, Katie, what a surprise. Welcome to the club. Monica, Nizuki, Yuri. ... All words escape me in this solution. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Katie's inner gay comes out. Katie was always a lesbian. Her inner gayness came out in that very moment. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Mizuki. The girl with the sour attitude. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Nizuki, is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. She is also the one who made the cupcakes, according to Sayori. I love Sayori. You can just ignore her. She gets moody. Sayori says quietly into my ear. Oh, well, I should have whispered that, but it's alright. Then turns back towards the other girls. Anyways, this is Nizuki. She's always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the literature club. Huh? Yuri. I'll have to read that later. Anyway, Yuri, who appears Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Nizuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica. Is that right? That's right. It's nice to see you again, Katie. Yes. Monica smiles sweetly. I hate Monica. What? Who said that? We do know each other very well. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Come, sit down, Katie. We made room for you at the table so you can sit right next to me or Monica. I'll get you the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a bit too excited. Anyway. Then, how about I make the tea as well? Some tea as well. Then, how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a... Excuse me! The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Nazuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, where Nazuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Nazuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Oh! Okay, give me a moment. Nazuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn on with icing. Yay! And the little pieces of chocolate were used to make the ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Nazuki. Well, just hurry and take one. Terry grabs one first. Cool. Then, Monica, I follow. It's delicious. Terry talks with her mouth full. It's delicious. Terry talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. Anyway, I turn the cupcakes around. I turn the cupcake around my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Nazuki is quiet. Can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. I wonder why. She's waiting for me to take a bite? Well, alright. I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Nazuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I haven't I heard this somewhere before? I think my tablet is dying. Yeah, my tablet's dying. Give me a moment. Give your old friend a moment. Oh, silly. Oh, silly Vanilli. We love silly Vanilli. Anyway. I made them for you. Or anything. Eh? I thought you technically did. Terry said, well, maybe. But not for you know. Dummy. Alright. Hi! I give up on Nazuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in your classroom? You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I don't enjoy tea. Someone called it fish food. I got offended for the British people. 'Cause it's not fish food. Anyway, I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Sometimes I shouldn't tell Monica there's practically Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seems really happy here, so... Oh, that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As the president... As the president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any major clubs. You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, to be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It's alright, twin. We're in here together. It feels nothing but arguing about the budgets and publicity. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budgets and publicity, how to prepare for events. Wasn't there a festival for the thingy? I'd rather take something I personally enjoy and make I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature and fulfilling that dream. Monica is a really great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised that there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting all of the effort to starting something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention. Like literature. You have to work hard and convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah. We'll do our best. What grade are they? What grade are they in? I think they might be in 11th. Because I'm pretty sure this is high school. They're either in grade 10 or like grade 12. Let me look that up real quick since I'm on my tablet. What grade are the Doki Doki? What timeline is Doki Doki Literature Club in? What grades are the girls in ddlc? Second year of high school. Okay, so I might be right. Okay, I might be right. Anyway, we'll do our best. You know it. They're also pretty, not gonna lie. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interests in the same goals. Monica must have... I don't even want to read all of this. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though, I still don't really know if I can keep up with their levels of enthusiasm about literature. So, Katie, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Mizuki suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of her either, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke up without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Why is she sad that he isn't reading? Anyways, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri trances the rim of her teacup. Alright. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious the way her eyes light up. She finds comfort in in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immense me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberate take advantage of your hello. Read the description before watching. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you in for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped onto something I can relate to, at least to the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well have a conversation with a rock. I usually have convos with myself, full-on conversations with myself in my free time, okay? Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. And for someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me into another world, then I can't really put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh? What's that? Well, Nazuki's eyes darted over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Nazuki? Well, what? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of your scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looks like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud! And give it back! Oh, I love how she has a sharp tooth. Nazuki has a sharp tooth out. Haven't y'all ever noticed that? She has sharp teeth. Why did I notice that? Anyway. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori settles behind Nazuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute! Nazuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's really impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Nazuki averted her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Nazuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Nazuki feel more comfortable enough to share hers. Dot dot dot. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Hello. Read description before watching. Like, not joking. Aww. I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay. I have an idea, everyone. Nezuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we can share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Dot dot dot. Yeah! Let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Katie? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now we're back to the original topic of me joining the club. I bluntly come back and forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose train of my thoughts. All four girls looked at me with dejected eyes. Nah! They're all giving us, the readers, the puppy dog eyes. That doesn't work on me most days. But anyways, I'm sorry. I thought... Katie, you all... Bruh. I'm defenseless against these girls. Bro, they're all giving him the puppy dog eyes. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. Hello! I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Oh, Sheet about to go down. Yes! I'm so happy! Sarah wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Yippee! Hey! Y'all, read description before watching this, by the way. You did really scare me for a moment. My guy. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. I mean, that's kind of what we were gonna do, and then we stayed because they're all beautiful. I'm eating a dinner that consists of a potato and garlic bread. And then that makes it official. Welcome to the Lecture Club. Ah, thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone, remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem and bring it to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. All these women are obsessed with me, and I'm obsessed with all these women, apparently. That wrong? Is that wrong? Katie, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Y'all, stream crashed for some reason. Log in. Yeah, my game crashed. I can already feel the anxiety. Oh, I suggest you leave. Because this is not for the lighthearted or anything. Yeah. Because I will be playing it, and I'm not a very... I don't express emotions like that. It doesn't make me puke, it doesn't make me nothing. It just makes me somewhat surprised. But I shrug it off. Yeah. It's not really... Nothing has ever made me throw up from disgust, nor like any negative emotion other than being sick. Yeah, I know. I know what not to do and what to do on Sayori's part. That's why I put a bunch of warnings. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Nezuki clean up their food. Hey, Katie, since we're already here, do you mind walking home together? That's right. Sayori and I never walk home together anymore. Because she always stayed after classes for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! I walk to school with my best friend. Surprise, surprise, she's late again. Anyway. With that, the two of us depart the classroom and made our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between four girls. Sayori, Nizuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Oh yes, all hot women. I will be really happy to spend every day after school in literature club. Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Should we go with Sayori since we know her, or should we go with Nizuki? I really love Nizuki. Alright. Just need to make most of my... You went with Nizuki? Nizuki's really pretty. I love her so much. Yeah. I will be posting this on my channel. Well, editing it and all that. And if I do end up picking Nizuki, then I'm going to cut out the Sayori part. Because I don't want to get demonetized and traumatize many children. Yeah. Anyway, I'll just need to write most of my circumstances, and I'm sure a good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Okay, we gotta write a poem, y'all. I love the stickers. I need those stickers. IRL. Pick words. Okay. Sticky. Excuse me. Yay! Okay. We're going to try and make a poem chat. So we're gonna go with sticky. Kawaii. Valentine, maybe? Amazing, maybe? I'm not too sure. Okay, Valentine. Okay. I want to go with fantasy, but I also want to go with dream or romance. Headphones already. I wish that you were my lollipop. Anyway, we're gonna go with that one. Captive. Masquerade. Okay, we're just gonna go with lipstick. I don't see lipstick, y'all. Hair, maybe? Okay, cool. Dark. Hope. Combat. Adventure. What would she like? Pout. Alright. Okay, we're going with pout. Oh no. Boop. Oh. I see the word self-exit. Anyways, we're gonna go with Boop. Because silly. We love sillies. Yeah. So, shopping, shame, vacation, bliss, passion, blah blah blah. Do we just do special? It's called Doki Doki Literature Club. Make sure to read the description for the warnings. Because, yeah. Skipping, firework. Okay, we're just gonna go with pink. Mizuki, she's so pretty. Fluffy, okay. Why did she jump like that? I have a feeling you're gonna be regretting that. Giggle, okay, we're gonna giggle. But don't chance. Okay, we're just gonna go with kitty. Why does she jump like that with her eyes black, like, every single time? Socks? Yeah, she keeps jumping like that. Don't say I didn't warn you, Chance. How about rainbow? Okay. Oh, we kind of already passed that one. Disown. Oh, we're really bad at this. Can we, like... Yeah. We're just gonna skip through. Okay, cool. Now, what do we put for this one? For Nezuki. Ribbon. Does she like anime? Because I'm pretty sure she does like anime. Headphones already? Okay, what do we do with this one? Cute, maybe? I noticed that she jumps. Skipping. Do we pick milk? Milk. Meek. Okay, sparkle. Excuse me. Excuse me. Do we pick Fluffy? What do we pick here? Do we pick Bunny or something? I don't know what to pick here because I want Nezuki. Okay, I was right. Giggle. Oh. Don't really know what to pick for this one. This fills you with determination. Okay. Poem panic, I guess. Give me a moment to look it up. Yes, no, actually, we're not gonna cheat. Oh! Nightgown. Don't really know what to pick for this one. Oh. Nightgown. Aura. Aura. I have aura, y'all. Anyway, what? Okay. We could go with sugar, but I feel like it would be more like daydream. Who daydreams a lot, actually? Do we just eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by the toe, if he hollers, let him go, my mother said. Sayori. Okay, well, we're gonna go with sugar. Okay, you are right with that one. Socks. Pink. Lust. Hell yeah. Jumpy. Okay. I see that word. I'm not gonna say it. Cause I know I will get banned from, streaming. Dazzle? Oh no. Yeah, well. Sticky. Why is it sticky for that one? That's weird. Ah! It's alright. We picked Nazuki either way. Is she lustful? Maybe she's a gooner girl. I'm a gooner girl. Sticky. Hi again, Katie. We're a woman here. Yuri, y'all. Anyway. She's in love with Yuri? Who? Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I kept my word. WLW? She loves Yuri so much. Anyway. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was gonna come in. I was the last to come in. Yes! So everyone else has already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Katie. Hope this isn't too whelming of commitment for you. Oh, see ya. Making you dive headfirst into literature. You're not accustomed for it. Okay, thank you. Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. I'm not a him, I'm a her. She already told me you didn't even want to join this. You didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And the last year too. And Yuri loving girl. Yuri loving Nazuki. What do you want to say about that? Huh? I don't know if you plan to just come in here and hang out or what. But don't take us seriously. Nayuri mentioned. I mean, I was kind of talking about, like, women next women, but sure. I'm a combust. What? You know what? I ship them now. Bro! Get off of my account! By the way. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Okay, well, then come in, though. So then I can help you. Nazuki. Yeah, Nazuki. You certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the co-op room. That's just crazy. She has a manga collection. Not the MC. Monica can't be saying anything either. My Wi-Fi is dookie. Sigh. Anyway, Nazuki stuck between saying Monica and manga. Alrighty. Manga's literature! Swiftly defeated, Nazuki plops back into her seat. Don't you worry, guys. Katie always gives it his best as having fun. Who said I was a he? We're all in here, respectfully. Y'all should make an exposing video of me. I don't know what y'all would be exposing me for. Maybe cringe? Maybe for being a gooner? I'm not too sure. Ooh! I love secrets. Someone has told me a gooner before. Anyway, Katie always get. I'm not a he. He. I'm a Hershey apparently. What? In the club room after her death scene. Oh, that's concerning. She even helped me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. I don't like anyone cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. The big pile of clothes I have is so real. Anyway. And almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Katie could become good friends too. We are not. You're gonna be dead in like a few minutes, I guess. Um, Sayori. Hmm? Dot dot dot. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she has just put me into. Oh! Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori! Eh? Me? Oh, really? Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. I love Yuri so much. But not as much as Nizuki. Sayori made it sound like it was a big deal when it's really not. Bobbies. Anyway. What do I do? What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So, any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out. What type of book? So, I picked out a book that I thought you may enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? We are just really in love with these women, apparently. She even picked out a book she thinks alike. Despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I love the art style, by the way. It's so pretty. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now everyone's settled in. I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sarah and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Blah, 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 blah. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. Say, Monica? I'll think about that one. But how about say Yuri? I love them so much anyway. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Nizuki is rummaging around in the closet. Ugh! I hear Nizuki and other aspirations sigh within the closet. Help, you saw them as a rare pair? I just kind of thought about it. Say Yuri. Yes. I gotta find some fan art for that. Yes, say Yuri. Anyway. I hear Nizuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems so annoyed by something. I approached her, just in case she needs a hand. You looking for someone in there? Freaking Monica! She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. Oh no, I knew this. They all know that they're in a game. LOL. Hello. Read description before watching. I beg you. Anyway. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your stuff? What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else just gonna mess it up? Nazuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga. You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into until you figure out where the other person stands. True. How do you know anyway? I heard you bring it up at one point. Oh yeah, right, when we were having that one convo. Cutely goes to AFK for a bit is wild. Besides, it's kind of written all over your face. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga. I missed a stack of various books on the side of one of the bookshelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is! Nazuki snatches it out of my hands. Then she turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Much better. I love the little sharp tooth she has. Seeing a box with Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. Yeah, it kinda is. I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box. At the box that she's admiring. Parfait Girls? It's a series I've never heard in my life. I gotta read that, not gonna lie, if it's real. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or simply terrible. Bruh. If you're gonna judge, you can go do it through the glass on that door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging or anything. I didn't even say anything. It was in the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Katie. Considering this a straight lesson from the literature club, don't judge a book by its cover. In fact, Nazuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm going to show you exactly why. She shoves the books right into my hands. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire, striking animated feminine poses. That kind of reminds me of some characters, some characters in this game. Some characters that we only ever get to see, That kind of rings a bell, It's exceedingly Mo. Don't just stand there. Oh, Mizuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. Then she takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsill. Then she pats the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Eh? What's that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this. Eh? Don't just say that! You'll make me feel weird about it. Mizuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Well, that could have worked horribly. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. I love that. Hello there again. Not that I can say it's particularly a bad thing. I opened the book. It's only a few seconds before Mizuki, once again, inches closer, reclaiming the additional space. Wow, she hopes I wouldn't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, it has been a long time since I read the beginning. Oop. You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then. Not really. Maybe sometimes after I finish the series. Hey, something about attention, I forgot. I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. I wonder what that could be about, like 4 girls in animated places and being friends in high school. That rings a bell, I can't really place my finger on it. Typical slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. So, what should I expect from this? Is there going to be a plot? Well, obviously. Anyway, you think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot? I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. Oh, I'm still at 4%. Alright. Anyway. Well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things. Like, there's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with the guy at the ice cream shop. That kind of reminds me of some characters, you know? That kind of reminds me, you know? In, like, this game. You know? Anyway. But that just helps you get to know the characters. Yeah, we're one dot. And besides, it's still entertaining. I love the tooth that she has. Yuri reference. Because Yuri is secretly obsessed with MC, aka you. Main character vibes. Anyway. But later on, there's all kinds of drama. That kind of reminds me. Anyway. Like, when they all get into their backstories, and when some of the romance starts to happen, that's what really makes it good. There's so many touching parts. Is that so? It sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you. Hey, wait! What's that supposed to mean? LOL. Oh, Mizuki gives me a little shove. I mean, I just meant that I haven't seen you at your full power. Good save. Hello. Read description before watching. And if you don't like anything in those categories, or if you're too young, then shoo. Good save. This chapter seems like it's about baking. This is just a guess, but is there a lot of baking in this manga? Well, Mizuki pauses for a moment, as if she doesn't want to admit something. Yeah. Why does that matter? It doesn't. I'm just curious. I was just curious. Maybe that's how Mizuki learned to learned how to bake. Since you enjoy baking too, right? That's just a coincidence. I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got into this manga. Like I would ever get into something just because it's in a manga. I would feel bad for anyone impressionable. Okay, see ya. If you're leaving right now. Definitely not a coincidence. LOL. Guess that explains Mizuki's interests in baking. Still, all of the hobbies to pick up from the manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. Not to mention, she's really good at it. So, who am I to judge? OMG, she's so pretty! Oh? What? Your mother plays Fortnite? Anyways, look at Mizuki! She's so pretty! Look at Mizuki! She is so very pretty. I love her so much. Look at her! She's so pretty! She's so pretty! She is so pretty! Ah! We read on for a few more minutes. Oh? Yeah. She is so pretty! I love her so much. I've finished a couple chapters at this point. Dot dot dot. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. Even if you're just watching me read. Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up on a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? Question mark. You don't? I love her expressions. I love how she blushes. That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? You don't share your mangas with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Ah, sorry. OMG, she is so pretty. I wanna give her a little kiss, okay? Like I could ever get my friends to read this. You were at loud volume and my screen made your sister look at you. But look at her, she's so pretty. She is so very pretty. I love Mizuki so much. Look at her. She is so pretty. They just think manga is for kids. What? I can't even bring it up without them all being like, eh? Eh? You still haven't grown out of it yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face. Sounds like me. Ugh. I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge. Much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated towards the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Huh. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this. At least it's safe here in the classroom. Not the lore? Oh, that's what they meant by, what I said in, what was it? The description. Except Monica was kind of a jerk about it. I just can't win, can I? By the looks of it, yeah, it does look kind of sad. Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am, reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? So? Jeez, that's enough. Are you going to keep reading or what? Yeah. I flipped the page. Hello. I gently opened the door. Suddenly, Nazuki starts laughing. Oh, she's so pretty. Unfunny, rude. I totally forgot that happened. Zuki puts her finger on one of the panels. Minori is my favorite character. You always feel a little bad for her since she's so unlucky. People. Love you! Anyway. But it gets bad when... I shouldn't talk about it. I shouldn't talk about that yet. Just finish this chapter. Nezuki sparkles. Nezuki's voice sparkles with excitement. It's a snark cast to her usual bossy tone. Stark. But if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express in words the feeling you get when connecting with someone like that. And being able to provide that to Nezuki, for whom it's a rare experience. The thought makes me smile a little to myself. Okay, everyone. What did you hear? Are you ready? Are you all ready with today's poems? ... Oh, come on! Could your timing be any worse? Yeah, and I'm trying to get something that feels like a bubble out of my throat. That's the only way I can describe it, okay? School, but I don't care. We all don't care about school. Am I right? We're just here for the spicy drama. Am I right? I'm gonna be playing Cookie Run Kingdom as a side quest real quick. Okay? Blinks. Yuri and Nezuki argument. Cookie Run Kingdom mentioned? Yes! I'm currently playing 2 games right now. You just can't hear CRK. Anyway, could your timing be any worse? Sorry. I just need to make sure we have enough time. Though, you do look pretty cozy over there. Ahaha. Nezuki suddenly notices how close she's gotten to me. She hesitatingly slides a good 12 feet. Yeah. She hesitantly slides herself a good 12 inches away from me. That's just sad. Girl repellent. Alright. Guess I'll stop here for now. I close the book and hand it towards Nezuki. You're just giving it back? Don't you want to know what happens? I mean, I kinda need to give you the book. The book. Okay, y'all, we're gonna go gambling real quick. Okay, like I said, this is like a little side quest, and I'll tell y'all what I got. This is just a little tiny side quest. Hey, say you're doing okay. I'm having a difficult day. I say you seem pretty lonely. What? Alrighty. Well, see ya. Wait, you're gonna what? Anyway. I just got soul stones. Don't you want to know what happens? Yeah, but Monica just said, don't be dumb. Just take it home with you. Eh? Is that really alright? I say mostly because I really didn't plan on using my spare time to read this. Well, of course. It would take forever to finish it if you didn't take it home. What if I just forgot to give it back? Just finish that before tomorrow, so then we can start the next one. And if it gets bent, I'll kill you. Oh, that is alright. By tomorrow. I only got part way through the volume so far. I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this. And you gotta impress the women. Women are hot. I love how I'm just casually admitting. Anyway, but I suppose it's a necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Nazuki's enthusiastic face. Or am I just scared of what will happen if I don't finish it? Like she said, she'll only kill you if you bring it back bent, okay? My phone is currently dying. Anyway. Alright then. I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. Oh, I can't believe I agreed to something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really got this done before. Well, now everyone's ready. Why don't you find someone to share it with? I can't wait! Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Nazuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Okay, who should I share with my poem first? Nazuki. I told Nazuki I was interested in her poems today. It's probably only fair if I share mine first. ... Question mark? Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all, ... Nazuki rereads my poem. Never mind. I don't feel like giving my opinion. Then what's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. Ugh. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when I wrote this. I wanted to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me something dumb and make me go, huh. Well, it's not great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. Nah, she wanted to roast us, apparently. And you went and ruined it. Giggle. I hope you're happy. ... So, in other words, you're saying you liked it. Nazuki's resort gets caught in her throat. You're so... You just don't understand anything, do you? No. I already told you that. You don't have to go announcing it to the whole world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say mostly to myself. Nazuki must really hate me or something. Can't figure out if that's a win or loss. Or that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Grr. Fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't. Yeah, eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try, but that's about it. I love that. Yeah. I told you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Are you convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. I know it's medicine time. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. Hi, Leaf. Less lost. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone doing seeing everyone around you doing great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the role play. Like, I set up for rhyme at the end, but then I made it all flat on purpose. Fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the last feeling on the last line. So you did. Guess I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here. Did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is. But if Mizuki's feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. How about Sayori? Dot dot dot. This is a good poem, Katie. Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. It's not that good. I am the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time. I guess you're right. But that's why you impressed me. Well, to be honest. I've come back. Anyway, I was afraid you wouldn't do it seriously. Or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing right in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? Like I've said before, Katie. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things. Making this for other people. That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. I gently opened the door. When do we get to that part? Not like I want to see Sayori dead or anything. I can't deny that she's a part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this all means to her. My weirdness let you go. Whoa. Hello, bro? Bye, I guess. Yeah. And I'm going to make sure you have lots of fun here. Okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to do that then. Yay! Now you're gonna read my poem too, right? Don't worry. I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out to play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above. The sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Yes! I love it so much. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until morning to write this? I want breakfast. I want breakfast. No. Just a little bit. You can't just answer just a little bit. It's a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least it makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still try my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice. Or how should I put it? Sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially the last line. I made eggs and toast. Real random, but alright. Even though you were late to school? It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, there's no point in arguing. Anyways, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monika's the best. Yeah. But next time I won't forget. And I'm going to write the best poem ever. Girly girl, I hate to break it to you, but you might not survive. Well, I guess I'll look forward to it. Okay, who next? We're gonna go to Yuri. Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh! Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not... I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why'd you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that might be it. That might be after reading through it. So it's that bad? No. Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buried her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes, and we really haven't gotten anywhere. Might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. I hate the ears. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right. Siri. Anyway, it's just that there's specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And I have been through that myself. I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think it's the most noticeable thing I recognize in the new writers is that they try to make their voice sound very deliberate. In other words, I'm not gonna read all that. The end result is that the style and expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thoughts, as if her demeanor totally changes. Bias how? Never mind. Please do. Okay, cool, nice. Ghost under the light. The tendencies. I can't read that. I can't read handwriting. The tendrils of my hair illuminate breath, the umber glow. Baffling. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight I have to witness. What? Okay, I'm gonna read all that later. Moniker. Hi, Katie. Having a good time so far? Oh, yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. Much better with going with the flow than more settled in. Oh. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess if I have to. Ah! Don't worry, Katie. We're all embarrassed today, you know? I like it, Katie. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Oh, jeez. No. It kind of makes me think of what Nizuki would write. And she's a good writer, too. So, take that as a compliment. If you say so. Yep! I don't want to read all that. Bruh. I'm gonna stop at in 10 minutes. And sometime blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. I'm not even gonna read all this. Hole in the wall. Couldn't have been me. See the distraction? Sparkles produce. A noisy boyfriend? What? Oh, cool. A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No! I can't see. I reel. Blind like a film. Left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. So, what do you think? I'm not even gonna read all this. I'll watch it later. Alright, up right there. Okay. Alright. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. As if everyone was judging me for my I can't writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I just ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Mizuki. Oh! Oh, the fight. Do you think my voice would fit Nizuki's? Or, like, Sayori or something? Don't panic. I love this soundtrack. I'm just reading through. Sayori, help me! Beep boop bop beep. I don't care about the storylines much. I'll read it later. I'm just more interested in Sayori's thing. How to get Mizuki in ddlc. Mizuki. I said Mizuki. Chat. What are all the words for her? I feel like strawberry. Hop. Don't think I did that right. Hi, read the script. Okay, cool. Okay. Sayori's words. Jerry's words. Anger, anime. Bubbles. Hair. Hello again. Hair. I'm trying to get all the words. Sucks. Shopping. Okay. Vanilla. Shopping, skipping, skirt, socks, sticky. Okay. Is there any words for her in here? Headphone heartbeat, so not that one. H. Hair, headphones, heartbeat. No. Warm. I don't. Boop. Bed. Dance. I'm trying to pick all the words for Nazuki. Swimsuit. Shiny in here? No. Okay. Email. Warm. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R. Okay. Nothing in there. I think I might be in Poem Act 2. Mizuki's words. Okay. Pretty sure we're in Act 2. Okay. Skirt. Giggle. childhood. You know what? That's enough for now. That's enough ddlc for now. Hope you enjoyed the big stream where you see me play DDL. Keep in mind we haven't gotten to the scary parts yet. I don't know when I'll be playing it again. Or if I'll be playing it on stream again. But anyways, thank y'all so much for watching. Yada yada yada. Make sure to like and subscribe. And that's about it. So yeah. See you later. Bye. The OC creator out for now. Yee!